shine.
Hey guys, this is the Canadian Baconer, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty being remastered. Now, obviously, this is not new news for those of you who do follow Call of Duty, but for those of you who do not know, and this is, obviously new news to you. So pretty much what Treyarch and Activision have been considering is actually remaking previous Call of Duty games. Now, this is great for the community, right? It just keeps the community all together, and no one's really going to complain about their favorite map being remade for next-gen consoles. I've also had a lot of great experiences with the past Call of Duty games as well. The first Call of Duty game I played was a World at War, so I wouldn't complain if they remastered that game. And another great Call of Duty would have to be Black Ops 2. Obviously, so many people still play that game, so I think that would be a great idea, honestly, like I said before. The only problem with this thing is that this kind of shows how the developers of Call of Duty have been somewhat lackluster with their content. For example, people wanted to see a lot of Modern Warfare 2. Why do they want to see Modern Warfare 2? Because they're not pleased with the current Call of Duty games. They're essentially saying that it's like a reskin version of past Call of Duty games, which they are if you break it down to the mechanics and everything. No, and I'm not going to go extremely in depth because that would take probably 15 minutes to explain everything that I do want to talk about. Maybe I'll make that in a separate video. But the objective, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that the developers of Call of Duty are extremely cheap and lazy. For example, so many great things could have been implemented into Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, some people say that was only a formality and it was only leading up to Advanced Warfare, but why didn't they make it Advanced Warfare then instead of when they did, a year later? That just shows that the developers just do not care that much about the community. Now, not to seem biased or anything, but DICE, another great developer who makes games, they've been working on the Battlefield series for who knows how many years, and throughout the years they've made extreme progress. If you compare Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, so many great improvements to really help the community, grasp a sense of entertainment. So that's something we do not see in current Call of Duty games. In addition to this, DICE created the CTE, the community test environment, where you can constantly, send your feedback to the developers, and they're constantly working on ways to kind of fix the problems and issues and bugs, pretty much. It's a really great system that works in Battlefield, and the reason why they don't have a system like this in Call of Duty is because the developers know that after a year, people will get bored of their games, and this is unfortunate because they're essentially the biggest FPS in the world, and you'd expect them to have enough money to actually make a game that people will enjoy for, hopefully over a year. And the reason why I decided to talk about this topic today is pretty much we do have Call of Duty Black Ops 3 being released, in the upcoming months. Now, I'm really excited for Black Ops 3. Am I going to pre-order the game? No. Should you pre-order the game? Probably not, unless you really have that kind of money to be spending. Honestly, I think this game might be a reskin version of, Advanced Warfare. I know that's a biased thing to say, and that's probably not what is really going to happen, but if you guys look at these certain details, even the exo jumping, they replaced that with boosts or whatever, and they try to make a change, I'm air quoting right now, but they added so many things to kind of seem like it's not a copy, but in reality, it is. A good example of this, I'm going to use, Call of Duty Ghosts compared to, some of the other Call of Duty games. They switched up a bunch of things. They took out the C4 and called it, IEDs. They used the, UAVs and changed those into SATCOM. So, certain things like that, you can kind of start to notice after a while, and you kind of start to see how the developers pretty much are being really lazy and cheap with their games. Personally, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm just saying that's kind of the reality of what's going on. So hopefully you guys did enjoy my kind of coverage on this topic. I know it's not a new topic by any means, but I wanted to get that out of the way because chances are Black Ops 3 is not what you guys are going to be expecting. I'm really hoping that can be a really good Call of Duty because I do enjoy playing games as a whole. But I wanted to get that off my chest very briefly. So again, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button if you guys are not subscribed already, as I do post daily content as well. Thank you guys for checking out this channel. This has been the Canadian Baconer. Stay crispy, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.